So, guys, the video I've been waiting for, I don't know who's excited. Use your favorite excitement emote. The video I have been waiting for since CitizenCon is totally not them working on the stuff for CitizenCon. It is the behind the scenes inside CitizenCon. Let me tell you something. I never wanted to see a video more than this. Let me know how excited you guys are, because I am. Emmy, are you excited? All right, let's go. Let's go.
It's the morning before things get started.
Oh, this is creepy.
People are still asleep in their beds. The beginning of day 2. We've never
Jared
done a day
slept
2 before. But the glamorous hosting life out front is nothing compared to the draining and exhausting life behind the scenes. Let's take a tour of the production area, but nobody's here and nothing is working.
Okay, they made a lot of money at CitizenCon, right? How much did this cost? And in LA?
Including my voice.
And the thing is like, did any of the stuff at CitizenCon make the money, or did the content that they showed on a video screen make the money? Easily 6 figures?
Red Crouch, I can't see where my head's at. When I talk to me just now.
I think it's 7.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Inside Star Citizen. For years, we have wanted to do a true behind-the-scenes look at the making of CitizenCon. We've never been able to do it, but now, thanks to the lovely assistance of Tom and David. Say hello, Tom and David.
Hello, Tom and David.
We are here at the LA Convention Center, and it is Wednesday, October 18th. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're going to take a look at the progress, or rather lack thereof. These things really do come together in the last minute, of the LA Convention Center. So let's go inside and take a look.
How long was it? This is just days before? Yeah, dude, like, look at how many people are working on this. And none of those are, like, CIG employees.
At the big lobby. You might recognize this from, all those videos you watched before. We're heading into...
Actually, maybe those are the 1,300 employees they keep talking about.
to West Hall, which is Petrie Hall. That's the hall that we are inhabiting this week. We are here inside Hall A. This is an awfully big room. This is where the main stage will be, and the roughly 3,000 people that are in attendance to watch CitizenCon, all the presentations, the stuff that we've been working very hard on for the last several months.
For some of those presentations, over a year, right? You got the underground bunkers, some of these ships. Yeah, man, some of the things at the presentation were like crazy.
We are here in Hall B.
That's
this
crazy,
is where
Rambos. How quickly they do this stuff.
This is where the community booths, the Pyro Playground, the Dragonfly, the Atmo Esports. Obviously, we're going to check in here in a little bit as more progresses.
Like, where does all this, these things come from? These are just like production companies to just have this stuff in a warehouse, right? It's kind of cool.
Running out of gas. So this is the part you never see. This is the Pyro Playground before the Pyro Playground. This is the room where we set up all 150 computers, plus quite a few spares and quite a few alternates. This is a massive undertaking for the first playable Pyro here at CitizenCon. Cool. These are the true heroes, the people from IT and the people from player experience.
Who are you? What are you doing? I'm an IT systems engineer here at Cloud Games, and I am setting up the Pyro Playground, helping Ahmed with the servers.
Hi, Ahmed.
From my perspective, it's been pretty smooth sailing.
So if you guys don't know who this is, hold on.
Pyro Playground, helping Ahmed with the servers.
Hi, Ahmed.
All right, so I know somebody who knows Ahmed in real life. I think they know Ahmed. I'm pretty sure. And like I worked with somebody in the casino that knows him, or knows somebody at CIG, and at his wedding, this dude was remoted into his phone to fix some problem in SC. You want to see the face of literally the most dedicated person in Star Citizen history? It's this man right here. This is the only reason this game sticks together. Okay? Yeah. The Giga Chat emote is reserved for this man. That's it. And that's just one example. Okay? He's incredible.
From my perspective, it's been pretty smooth sailing. I'm sure Miles' team has had a few surprises they've had to deal with. I'm sure Ahmed has had a few bumps as well, but we're other than that, we're smooth along pretty well.
So that's pretty, like, a lot of them said a lot of like things were smooth. Every time I heard things, it was like this was the one that went the most smooth.
This is where we call the command center. Command center is where all the actual important people who put this stuff together, Leah, Tyler, all them, that's where they kind of hold out and they address all the different issues that come up throughout the day. We're not.
Bro, did you guys see Tyler's Twitter? I actually feel bad for him. Did you guys see it? So he was I'm gonna search for it. He was not supposed to be there. At all. I guess I overdid it at CitizenCon. I went knowing the risks, only traveling 8 weeks after back surgery. I'm devastated to share that I've re-injured your disc, now 3 of them. So if you guys caught me like saying at CitizenCon while we were covering it, like, why is he doing these? Like, he was like standing up on a thing, like they were helping him, and I'm just like, what? No, I was really worried. And yeah, the worst happened. And he even said, I'm a serial optimist and I'm not feeling optimistic right now. So hearts for Xylo, dude, that shit sucks.
Allowed in there because there's some people who don't like to be on video. And so we're going to respect their privacy. But imagine a big room with tables and chairs and lots of laptops. You've seen it. We'll see if we can't bring some people out and have them tell you about what they're doing.
I'm Jake. I'm a community manager for Star Citizen and Squadron 42.
We are here at the Los Angeles Convention Center for CitizenCon 2953, the first in-person CitizenCon since 2019.
It's exciting, honestly, and I can't wait to see what it looks like in a few more days.
I think it's going to be double in size.
So this was just a few days before, and it was like not done. That's crazy.
Of what we had before, so this is going to be super amazing.
But today's the first day where we're kind of all in the convention hall, putting everything together, and just seeing this stuff come to life is very, very cool so far.
Construction has begun, so it's we're starting to see things take shape, which is really exciting.
It feels crazy to walk in there and see how massive the space is when you first walk in there. It's very echoey, it's very big. So during CitizenCon,
Echoey is always nerve-wracking when you have audio, right?
I'm actually the interstitial host of the Twitch stream. So my co-host is Jared. He's fine.
He carried, man, in between. Obviously, like, our job was to carry, so we didn't follow much of that. But looking back at some of the things, they had a lot of time to fill in between sometimes.
You know, his writer is really intense. You know, like the single trailer just filled with beef sticks is a little much, but like, you know, it's Jared. We let him.
I believe that, actually. You guys know that Jared only eats, like, his diet consists of, like, hamburger, and that's it. I didn't think there was a pickier eater than I am, and Jared is far beyond. It's wild, Matt. And that's way bigger convention than this, right? My kind of diet. I mean, listen. If there was a diet I would be able to live on for the rest of my life, it would be hamburgers, I think. Hamburgers or pizza.
Day 2 of setup. We're starting to recognize the things that we've only seen in concepts leading up to the big show. And so I think it's just super exciting for everybody to see it all finally coming to life. So I'm part of the core event leadership team that's been planning this event for many, many, many months. And I can't tell you just how rewarding it is to see everything coming to life.
Like, you
I think
shouldn't be
for a lot of
doing any
us,
of this
we're
shit.
just as excited, if not more, than the attendees for CitizenCon.
He should be in a bed. I feel so bad for him.
We've had a number
But how do you
of
miss this, you know?
technical issues, not uncommon to a big event like this. The severe power issue that took about 6 hours to track down,
power
which we
issue.
finally resolved, but it set us behind. So we're now just going to test our first content on the screen. I believe we're going to start with Graham.
Audio can play a crucial role in the immersion.
Graham is the only pre-recorded video, so he'll be a good test for sync because we're going to see if the sound that comes out of the speakers matches the words that are coming out of his mouth.
I heard they succeeded with that at the event. They definitely did not succeed with that. I think it was just day one on the live stream. The live stream was brutal. And that specific, right? That specific panel was where it was really noticeable.
My name is Michael Smith, also known as Bayor. I'm the director.
How many people know Bayor from Twitch? There's probably not that many of you left. But Bayor was one of... I used to raid Bayor more than anybody. Because he would either stay up late or start really early as well. Yeah, Bayor of Red. So some of you guys know. Yeah. Some of you guys know. And I would raid him a lot. And his camera would be literally red. He had like a green screen, and he would sit in a lazy boy chair and just absolutely dominate Arena Commander. He was so good. So, yeah, man.
Of the player experience team.
Now he works there.
And
he's like mega smart. He's got like 47 degrees. And what was his title now? Does he lead the player experience team? Let me see.
My name is Michael Smith, also known as Bayor. I'm the
director of player experience.
Of the player.
I feel like I've been a little critical of player experience lately, and now I feel bad because I really love Bayor, and there's no way that that team isn't dialed the fuck in.
Player experience team, and we are setting up the Pyro Playground right now. This one room, which is one of 2 rooms, is bigger than I think we've ever done with CitizenCon. We have 150 computers behind me, complete with all their mice and keyboards.
Oh yeah, Connect Wild.
10 of those are set up with some VKB peripherals, left and a right stick. We also have Tobii eye trackers on 100.
Use code SaltEMike
of the PCs.
It's allowing people to try it out if they haven't already. And they're able to experience, increased immersion in Star Citizen.
I'm sort of responsible to make sure that the demo that the players get to experience here is playable, it's fun, that it transitions pretty smoothly for each of the little sessions they get to play, and just understanding that gameplay experience.
Just more on the vehicle or the player experience thing. I keep getting really bummed out by the issue council, and like experience knows there's bugs. Do I use Tobii? I do. Experience knows there's bugs. We know there's bugs. Devs knows there's bugs. But something happens where like the prioritization, and it's something with the issue council, dude. I don't know what the deal is, but we keep getting bugs that are like obviously bugs marked as fixed and blah, 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 and like all this stuff. And we're just like, yo, none of this stuff is fixed. What the fuck? And like, who do you point to? And I think maybe you tend to point to the experience team as like, are you reporting this? Like, who's in charge of the issue council? And why there's some line that is crossed. There's a line that is crossed, and I don't know what it is. And I don't know if anybody knows what it is, but there is a line that is crossed. And that's why I have the fortunate ability to be like, yo, there's an Arena Commander bug. DJ, there's an Arena Commander bug. I haven't sent it to him yet, but feedback on the nerf of the salvage missions, I can go directly to the developer who's making them. And you know what? I didn't send it to him yet because he said he's at a wedding this weekend. I'm not bothering him, right? But I have like a list of things that I think is, could use some additional love there. But I think the nerf was actually really
We're here
good.
in the LA Convention Center. It's chaos, as always, but good chaos. In 2018, we built a full-size Dragonfly for Austin CitizenCon.
Yeah. Like, how about last patch 320 with the audio bug? Like, how does that get through? Like, that's the thing. And everybody goes, we have a QA team, we have a live experience team, we have an issue council. How the fuck does that happen? Right? So that's one of the things that you're just like, how do these things happen? I'm confused. I'm not blaming anybody, but we got to figure out the problem, right?
Chris Law from the ship team has done a whole new skin. The Dragonfly initially took 3 months to build. It's taken 4 or 5 days to repaint it, and it'll take us about 3 hours to put it back together. We built the Dragonfly for you guys to actually come and sit
4
on.
or 5
it's a great
days to
photo
paint, 'cause
op.
you gotta wait.
If you're here at CitizenCon in the flesh, you can come on. 1 or 2 people can sit on it as inverse, forward, backwards, whatever you like. So you can come here, get a photo, memories forever.
Okay. I'm gonna be a TikTok star. Ready?
Oh my god, this is the behind the scenes of that.
Drink.
That shit was so funny.
As we walked in for the first time today, we could see our 30-foot banner. Atmo is actually here to bring a live tournament experience to CitizenCon. We're very excited. This has been 6 very hard years from the demo rally to Atmo Esports to actually come for the first time at the CitizenCon and put together a live tournament experience, not only for the fans, but for the competitors and...
Bat chesting, I have no idea what that is. Guys, he doesn't know.
The creators that are going to be competing.
We found another one.
And I know when they come here, they're also going to be pretty impressed with what we've done to put together here.
You know, for me, it's been 4 long years without us being able to connect with our community in person. And I really can't stress just how much it means to us to be able to spend time with our audience in person. I think with any live event, and we've done a lot of these CitizenCons, there's always fires that have to be put out. Comparatively, though, things are going pretty smooth this year. And I'm probably going to regret saying that in like 15 minutes when one of these walls falls over on me.
Outside of the schedule not being, you know, not having time in between each panel or whatever, is that, and a little bit of audio desync, which was like not the end of the world. The smoothest SitCon, in my opinion, the best one and the smoothest one. I think that, you know, like, what were people's expectations? I'm assuming fairly low, and I think they smashed it out of the park. So, yeah. Yeah, no game crashes. No Tyler, DJ Knight, Bad News Baron, and Savijo just staring at the camera for 45 minutes and then being like, oh, we're live. And this was the actual event. Let's see if we know anybody.
When we're coming together in events like this, can actually, you know, connect faces and handles, and it's kind of like coming together as a family again.
Being able to put faces to a lot of the names that I interact with on a day-to-day basis, I think honestly is the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to the most.
Not a cult, by the way.
Being able to talk to.
Bro, come on. With the everybody goes to conventions for there's conventions for like RuneScape. Like, chill out.
Backers and people who played the game directly was amazing.
It was super rewarding. Just the conversations that I had with a lot of our backers, both at the event and also the kind of after party.
Hall B was really cool.
Oh
I
my,
remember
is he
first
flossing?
seeing it on the Friday morning before it was even finished, and just being so impressed with all the dressing in there.
There's so much cool stuff to show. I want to
RuneScape
make
players
sure
are
it all
definitely a
gets
cult. My brother's a RuneScape player. You watch your
to be
mouth.
shown. And so that's my biggest worry, is that we're not going to have time to show all the cool stuff.
There was like a meet and greet area. The esports stuff was there.
Yay!
It was
Kranzi, Meyer, Crucian, friends. Oh, dude, they have their flags. I never noticed that, where they're from.
quite cozy, which was a nice feeling.
First moment
cool,
on stage, kind of sank in a little bit of how large an event it was going to be.
Once you actually get ready to go on stage for real, that's when the nerves kick in.
Being the only person on stage with that many eyes on you was very new and very scary.
Hello everyone, I'm Will Hain. I'm here to talk about water in Star Engine.
I was having a good time, but watching it back, I'm talking really fast.
We were excited. The crowd seemed to be buzzing from what we...
I'm glad you talked fast, because I think if we talked through it slow, I think if we went through the water stuff slow, it would have been less awesome. Like some of the panels did, you know, the technical stuff drowns out a little bit. You know, like, hey, the Bones panel, if it wasn't Bone, it wouldn't have hit as hard, you know? Like if we didn't have the meme, it wouldn't hit as hard. And the fact that he just like went to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, you're like, whoa, 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 you know? And it just, yeah, his excitement gave excitement to that panel for sure.
We're showing
Bones, we were just like, yo, let's go click the fucking button, dude.
And yeah, just lots of positive energy, I think.
We got a lot of positive feedback from the crowd. There's a lot of big cheers.
It was, in a way, all this build-up, and then it was over.
It kind of was a bit of a blur.
Then obviously a huge sense of relief once I was actually done.
Seems to have been well received, which has been...
Like those are the kind of things that you know it's real, you know?
And it was over.
It kind of was a bit of a blur.
Then obviously a huge,
like right there,
huge sense of relief.
You know, he does the base building, and then they're just like, look at that. That's how you know this shit's real.
Once I was actually done.
Seems to have been well received, which has been really great.
They're not cheering because they scammed us again. I mean, they may have, but you know what I mean? They're not cheering because they're like, haha, got these bitches again. You know what I mean? They're cheering because they're really proud of the work they did.
I'd definitely do it again.
They got me again,
for
though,
sure.
but yeah. They made me cry.
Hi, everybody. Welcome, everyone, to
CitizenCon 2953.
I was good at it. That was cool.
It works.
Dude, I cannot wait for fucking engineering. Holy. I feel like that's like one of the closer things. Maybe not because
Bone?
of...
You go ahead, Bone. Bone, can you keep zooming in?
Dude, today, Bone on SCL.
Thank you for joining us for CitizenCon. Come back tomorrow.
I'll make Bone W a sub emote so you guys can spam it over there,
here
okay?
with members of the vehicle team.
Even if it's just temporarily for the day. Dude, she hasn't followed up yet, but Gabby messaged me with something hopefully pretty funny. I'm yeah, it's gonna be funny, I hope. Look forward to sharing that with you. So, not gonna lie, guys, I watched this back on my television, and it looks even more insane. Did anybody like go watch it on like a big screen TV?
We've been working on this for so long, and seeing the reactions of people in the auditorium is going to be something that I'm going to carry with me probably for the rest of my life.
Like the game is gonna look so good. Holy. Like whether it plays good, whether it bugs or not, we know it looks good, you know?
Thank you guys very, very much.
And then it just ends, you know? And then people just got to put all these chairs away.
That's a little bit about the behind the scenes of CitizenCon, how that gets put together.
What was his name? He was in the military. He had some really tough times. He used to stream. I know this is Dad Lando here. And then I think he also streamed. These are some like old school original backers on the left. I cannot remember his name, and his name is at the tip of my tongue. And then obviously Dad.
So I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back with normal shows next week. So from CitizenCon on the show floor,
we're
while
talking
everybody else
like
is cleaning
way
up and
back.
I'm doing this. This is Jared Huckabee.
Like he was a kid when this started.
Saying thanks for watching, and I was gonna say see you in the verse, but that was the old show. Oh, thanks for letting us share the process of game development with you. We'll see y'all here next week. Forgot my catch.
What about this was the process of game development? Is that a thing? I guess conventions are. Do we have any more behind the scenes? I don't think so. It's looking empty. Weren't we all kids? No, not all of us, right? Some of us started a little older. Raising money is an important part. Yeah, I guess so. That's Athogen. That's right. That's Athogen. Okay. I knew him and I didn't know from where, but far left. The name escapes me so hard. He made a card game for SC. The name is just going over my head, but he's like one of the sweetest people around. So yeah, man, that's really cool. I didn't think I would like this as much as I did, but that CitizenCon was really special. That CitizenCon was really special. Nighthawk Zale, you got it. That's who was on the left. You got it. Yep. That CitCon was really, really special. So it feels good to have watched that. So that's pretty sick.